Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today I'm taking a look at the revamped Partagas 1845 line, and today's selection is the Extra Fuerte Robusto. And here it is. Now, this cigar is, in my estimation, long for Robusto, 5.5 by 50. There is the density. Has a pretty good feel in the hand. Now, one thing about this revamped line is it's been out previously, but the price point for this revamped edition is better than the original. This Robusto is has a suggested retail price of $6.49. The most expensive thing I see is $7.69. That's for a 6x60 Gigante. This cigar uses, aged Lajero blend from Nicaragua and Dominican as far as the filler. Let's see here. A Connecticut Habano binder and a Honduran Alancho San Agustin wrapper. Available in 4 sizes: Gigante, Churchill, Toro, and Robusto, which we are reviewing today. There are also other lines that they have currently that they've revamped. The Classico and the Extra Oscuro, which I'll be getting to here in days and weeks to come. So let's get right to it. The new Partagas 1845 Extra Fuerte Robusto. Now, you notice me holding the cigar at a weird angle. It's because if you look at the band, the eagle, that's the direction you would read it. Instead of me normally showing it to you like this, it'd be backwards. So anyway, there we go. There it is. Does that look right? Now, if you look at the cigar, it's a dark brown. It's not overly dark. It's not very oily, but it's well made. You don't see any visible veins and what have you. The difference in the three is the Extra Oscuro is purple, where this is black. You see in there, and it'd be gold where the Classico is. Okay, there's your background. One thing I've noticed about these cigars, this is not the first one I've had, is they're fairly dense and tight. Okay, that'll work. If not, I'll get out the tool. These flavors are very odd. Now, I'm going to pin it down as best I can and describe it, but pretty much it is sweet, but the initial flavors are pretty much a combination of honey and caramel. Think about that for a minute. There is some butteriness to it and quite a bit of black pepper at around 7.5. It's an odd flavor, but interesting too. And it's taken me at least a half an inch to nail that down. It's just odd. I had to sit here and think about it. But you can let me know what you think, but that's what I'm saying it starts with. Anxious to see where it goes from here. So let's find out. let's see how I can show this to you. I'm about 20 minutes in. There we go. Looks like about 1.5 inches in. And the flavors are still very sweet, but they're changing. Sort of a milk chocolate flavor, a lot of brown sugar, some butteriness. A little coffee base. It's just it's not overly blown. It's just a little bit of coffee base. You can still say that caramel's still there. The honey, I think now is more of that chocolate flavor. So we've got milk chocolate, caramel. Sounds good. A little butteriness, brown sugar. Just a touch of coffee at the base. Pepper is still very good. Finish is very sweet also. Sort of a caramel finish, yeah, with pretty good, decent amount of lingering black pepper. So go slow, and it's very sweet, very, very sweet, almost not candy like, but cake like. I mean, it's like a chocolate cake. It's very sweet, icing. So medium bodied, medium to full, maybe medium to full. I would go with. So that's quite a change, but a good change. So something to look forward to at about 1.5 inches in. Well, let's see. We're about a little over 2 inches in, not quite to the midpoint. And I wanted just to come back to tell you that the flavors, like I said, but the chocolate notes are just about secondary to the caramel. The caramel notes are very sweet and very prominent. And there is a touch of butteriness there. And that brown sugar just ties it all together, makes it even sweeter. I'm calling it a coffee base, but it's very light. It is not a strong black coffee. It's very light. Medium to full bodied, I'll give it that. We may jump to full soon. Excuse me, the finish is unchanged. It's that caramel finish. I like that finish. So the purpose behind coming back was just to tell you that the caramel notes are pretty much the lead flavor, but the chocolate notes are right behind it with the brown sugar. So it's really not a bad cigar at all. It's just very sweet and big change from how it started. Actually, it's a change for the better. Well, I am past the midpoint, right at the band, and the cigar is full bodied now. Really, the only purpose behind me coming back was to tell you that. Still very sweet. It's important to point out the chocolate I keep mentioning is a milk chocolate, not a straight chocolate, milk chocolate. It's very sweet, brown sugar, light coffee base. Pepper remains very good. Finish is absolutely unchanged. Full bodied now. Very nice full bodied cigar. Not a knock you down full bodied, but it's full bodied. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Right when you think nothing's going to change, here at the end it did. The milk chocolate went to more of a straight chocolate with sweetness, caramel, brown sugar, and the coffee became much more elevated. It came up to what I'd call a normal range. Still now it's very full bodied. From the last segment to now, it really jumped. It kept increasing as the cigar went along, and it's very full bodied now. Finish is pretty much unchanged. Still caramel with some chocolate notes on there, but nice lingering black pepper. It's been a pretty good cigar. Price point is unbeatable, $6.49, so it's well worth anybody trying, and has quite a bit of power. Now the flavors could have had more depth, and that's the only thing that I would uh, comment on as far as a negative. The depth really only came in the last inch or so, the deep depth. But good cigar, plenty of power, good price point. For me, I'm rating it a 91. I think it's well worth you trying, and at that price point, you can't go wrong. You get a pretty good burn time out of it. Good cigar. So there you have it, the Partagas 1845 Extra Fuerte Robusto, 91.